I already talked about the go to the place, and I take the program serious, so serious that I also can tell the client, what you want to do here doesn't work. You know, that's how serious I take this program. So I go there, I study the site, I say you have to be smaller or bigger, or you should not be here, you should be here. So I also lose commissions, doesn't matter. Okay. I think it's a noble task as an architect that I have to deliver things which work. Okay. I think if I do a building and you cannot use the toilet and all that, everything is wrong and the doors are banging around, all these things, I'm talking about small things, but also in a big thing. I think we architects should be technically good and we should really use common sense before we start to think about forms. I never think about forms. I have them in the back of my mind, you know.
They keep telling me to go forward so you will face the public and the light.
So the short question, the short answer is they have to resonate.
Okay.
And then to make them resonate, which means they resonate with the place, they resonate with things, with the people using the building, okay? So it's beautiful. First of all, it has to work, it has to function. I don't like function, but it has to work. And there's a moment when they, as a building, not as an idea. That's very important. I make buildings. I only have ideas which have to do with buildings. And my philosophy I will study in my next life. Okay. Now I'm doing these buildings. Yeah. You understand resonating? Is
yes.
Good.
It's the same in Romania.
Yeah. No, I mean as an approach of the architect.
Yes.
There you go. Okay.
Fourth question. What is the biggest compliment you ever got for your architecture?
Every once in a while I get a message from somebody I don't know. So what comes to my mind now? And there are several of these things. So one is, for instance, somebody writes me in Germany, says, this is 10 years ago maybe, says, I lost my best friend. I was in Düsseldorf on the cemetery, and I didn't know what to do. Then I went to Köln to your museum, and it felt much better. Thank you, Peter Zumthor. So that's maybe one of the great compliments.
This got me goosebumps.
Okay.
Audience.
This sounded almost like a final question. No, please.
What is the most important quality a building of yours should have?
But it's the same.
It's
the same.
It's
the same. It should resonate and it should welcome you. It should welcome the user. You cannot make a building telling the user you're a stupid person, you cannot use it, you should go here and there, because I'm the architect. It should welcome you, it should make sense, and maybe it could be beautiful. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Maybe with the long question.
And very short answers. We should all thank Mr. Peter.
Okay. A lot of people, this is a little bit strange because in school you learn, you have, in architecture school, you have to go there, make long analysis, and then at the end the revelation will come to you. That's not necessarily like that. Sometimes it comes in different ways. Yeah? So in my head, I start to insert buildings, not ideas, buildings. The buildings, they are not so complete in my imagination because it's just the first go. And I try to insert them there and see how they react. And this process goes on later. In many methods can go years, with always a new model and a new model and a new idea. So sometimes it goes fast, sometimes it can take years. To find that, like Los Angeles took years to get.
How many years?
Pardon?
How many years?
7.
7.
My director of Los Angeles would say 15. I say 7, he says 15. Okay, so you see how it is. Sometimes it has to be a moment when what we're doing starts to resonate with the place and starts to resonate to me and to us. To say, oh yeah, this would be a great building to have there. Okay, so that's a good moment, but then we can go on. I love places. I love this work. I love to go to China or to here or there, and I have this a little bit, how do you say überheblich? I forgot the word of somebody about überheblich. Yeah, okay. So I'm unmastered überheblich, so it sounds too shit. I was like, good. But that's how it is. That's how it is. I go there and I trust myself. Mm-hmm. It's a matter of trust. I trust myself. As soon as I have the feeling of resonance comes, I think we're on the right track. Does this answer your question?
Yes.
Good.
In an airplane, everybody on the airplane flying now said yes. I heard the airplane. I think they were flying somewhere over Cluj.
They fly exactly on the city grid, I saw this.
Yes, 100 people sitting in their chairs in the sky. Just when you think of it, you wouldn't like to fly anymore. Nope. But anyway, coming back to the places and your ideas, I was very impressed with the fact that you always make a connection between the past and the present. Not always, but it's very explicit in these two examples. For instance, the two buildings I'm referring to, Kolumba, which is extraordinary piece of architecture.
Which one?
Kolumba. It's not. I heard it was IRL. It was built over the ruins of a bombed place. You know what a connection. And you just built there. And the second place, I think it's St. Benedict Chapel. You built it on a plane. It was a chapel of I don't know, Benedictines by monks, and an avalanche from the mountains came and swept it out, and you made this chapel, this fantastic chapel, just there. You see, again, two buildings and the same connection. How do you explain this? Why? The shortest question is why. Okay,
see, this can happen. What I'm telling you, this can happen. So, for hundreds of years since Baroque time, there was a chapel in a special thing on the mountain. Yes. And the avalanches always went left or right of the chapel, and the chapel stayed there since Baroque times. Then the civil engineers made a new street around the chapel. And the first snow, the avalanche came right into the chapel and it. Okay. Now, since we knew what happened, we could not put the chapel in the same place. We are not stupid.
Of course. But
Okay, so we had to find a new place. So what's your question?
so it was not near the near not over the but near the ruins, not far from the ruins of the old chapel. Isn't it like that? That's what I understood.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's far away from the place. But that's what I understood from.
The chapel is the new chapel in wood.
Yes, in wood. Yeah,
The old one was in stone. Was a Baroque chapel. Is right on the hamlet.
That's what
And before it was away from the hamlet.
Away, I see now. It was a confusion. I thought it was near, but anyway, it's there in the same village. It's not 1 kilometer away, or I don't know, in another place. You decided why on that very place, on this happening.